Welcome all. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action coming up for you. Brian Anderson here with you, alongside Grant Hill and Coach Dan Van Gundy, and the fourth member of our crew, Allie LaForce, reporting from the sidelines. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Keldon Johnson.
And the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. That's not what you want, and I'm sure it's something he's well aware of.
And the starting lineup for Miami, they've got Tyler Hero. He's out there with Terry Rozier, and it's Ware in at center, locking down the middle. And for the Spurs, Paul and Castle comprise the backcourt. At forward, we'll see Vassell slot in next to Barnes. And it's Wembanyama in at the 5, roaming the paint. Stan, in terms of style of play, these teams are very similar.
Well, Brian, look, there's great shooters on both sides. And it's really tough to stay connected to those guys defensively because of how much they stretch the floor with their incredible shooting range.
Going to put a lot of stress on the defense, these two.
Well, he's such a willing and effective passer. That's a good find by Adebayo there.
Paul passes to Vassell. Now here's Wembanyama. From 12 feet, the rebound by Ware. Now Rozier. He's averaging more than 12 a game. A consistent threat on offense. Inside. It's intercepted. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good.
Still able to run with the young guns. Paul's an elite all-around threat in the open floor.
Here's Rozier. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. And here are the Spurs now. They defeated Milwaukee in their last game.
Great offensive game plan in that one. They put their guys in positions to succeed, and it really paid off.
And that was the kind of win a coach takes pride in. You lay out the strategy, and the players execute perfectly. Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
And even after a year, the numbers that Wembanyama can put up are staggering.
Oh, terrifying what his stat line could look like in 5 years' time. His minutes and usage will only continue to grow. He could have multiple quadruple doubles in his future.
Well, you have to love Bam's mentality, always looking for ways to disrupt things defensively. Well, he can do that. Adebayo's an excellent athlete, even by NBA standards.
Here's Castle, hounded by Rozier. Wembanyama, screen on Rozier. Here's Castle. Oh, powered down with both hands.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
And your first NBA coaching job was with the Miami Heat staff. That was as an assistant back in the 90s, just a few years ago.
Yeah, just a few, Brian. And the Heat have changed a lot. The game has changed a lot over those years. Look, back then, the Heat were probably the most physical team in the NBA, and it was just knockdown, drag-out fights all the time.
First free throw is good.
And when you look at Rozier, such a fantastic scorer, a gear-shifting, talented guard who continues to improve.
Sohan's checked in for San Antonio. And Miami also making a switch. Robinson, he's checked in for Highsmith. And he can't hit the second.
Well, they had a chance for the lead right there, but we're all evened up.
Over to the wing. Vassell outside, from outside the arc. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Well, the defense has to do a better job at pushing Vassell off that spot outside.
Back to Hero. Pass to Ware. There's the three. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Already it's February. Let's see how things look out west. You look at the Spurs. Boy, it's been a rough season for them. They're at the bottom of their conference. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Wembanyama, screen on Adebayo. Here's Sohan. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Stand on the tail end of a back-to-back. Tired legs can be a factor.
Yet fatigue as part of a long NBA season. And to me, it's the veteran guys who know how to be successful even when they're not at 100% that do the best in these situations.
No good on that one.
Yeah, he's a fearless player. I mean, Sohan not afraid to give up his body to give his team a better chance.
Good on the second one. And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Thanks, guys. Well, the Spurs with some experienced additions, bringing in Chris Paul and Harrison Barnes. Their mentorship is likely just as valuable to this young roster as their contributions on the court. And with legendary head coach Greg Popovich, they're creating an environment for growth in San Antonio. They're really building things the right way, guys.
All right, Shams, appreciate the report. Coach, when you watch Wemby, it's not the height that jumps out. It's the way he moves with that height.
Hey, Brian, I've been around the NBA a long time, and you think you've seen it all. But when you see someone with Wembanyama's size and the things he can do, his ball handling, his shooting range, the way he moves, blocking shots, this guy is one of a kind.
Feels like he's emerging as the face of the NBA soon.
I think that's what we all expect.
And both free throws good for Wembanyama. You know, even though Wembanyama's first year was a tough one for the Spurs, there's a good outlook going forward, Grant.
And that's how it should be when you've got a generational talent like Wemby. The Spurs don't need to rush things at all.
Connects from downtown.
Well, this is Robinson at his best. He can really do damage off the catch.
Outside Wembanyama. Down to 5 on the shot clock. San Antonio again can't hit. And so Hero will bring it up for the Heat. 1:19 left in the first quarter. From the wing, and there's another one for the Heat.
Clean jumper there by Hero. He really knows his shot well.
San Antonio trailing here. And now we'll go to Ali LaForce, who had a chance to talk with Greg Popovich.
Right away, he acknowledged they're facing one of the best defensive players in the league in Bam Adebayo. He told me Bam can do it all. He can protect the rim. He can defend in isolation. He can rebound. So we have to keep our composure, be aware of his presence, and not let him dictate what we do. All right, let's send it back to you guys.
Great work, Allie. Thanks.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
The three from Wembanyama. Rebound by the Heat. Outplayed in their previous game on their schedule, losing to the Cavs.
And it was an awful game defensively. They lost the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
And being slow on your rotations is a killer. There's not a team in the league that won't punish you for that.
Here's Paul. Shoots over Robinson, and he's able to get it back. Here's Hero. Hey, hangs in midair and converts the double clutch layup.
That's tough to take as a defender. You've got position, and you still get beat.
Paul from deep three-point land. Offense is coming free and easy as we wrap up the first. It's the Heat leading by 4. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Heat.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
They've got Castle, Jeremy Sohan out there with Zach Collins. Then it's Trey Jones, and it's Champagnie at the small forward. That's the San Antonio 5. Here's Castle. A 20-point game for him in the win against Milwaukee.
Yeah, and the effort on the boards last game gave them that many more chances.
Outside Love. Here's Jovic. Sohan covering. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Miami shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. And, Coach, it seems there's a move to cut out some of the cheap fouls in the game. This notion of, if you wouldn't call it on the playground, why do you call it in a game? You like to see where it's going?
Yeah, look, there's some times where I think we'd get a better game if the players do what they did in pickup games, Brian, and just called their own fouls. A lot of these cheap fouls would cease to exist. I think there's just got to be a better recognition from referees on what really impacts a play and what doesn't.
So it's Miami now. The Spurs making their last shot. There's a screen by Love. Here's Highsmith. And the 3 off target.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
So good at keeping his balance through contact. Sohan showing some poise right there.
San Antonio shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
One shot.
Well, Coach, the Heat have had some deep playoff runs recently, making the finals twice in 5 years.
Yeah, Brian, and what's really interesting is that they've only been higher than a 5 seed once in that span. They just hit a different gear in the playoffs.
Now here's Burks, still without a bucket. From downtown, they grab their own miss. And it's Highsmith missing. For San Antonio, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Jones. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good. Miami has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Pass to Burks. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Burks has gotten his first bucket of the night.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now here's Collins. Castle for three. Counted from distance. Castle's got 5 now.
Slow defensive rotation causing a breakdown along the perimeter.
Jones against Burks. Love a screen on Jones. Pass to Highsmith. The 3. Collins with the rebound. The Spurs have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Here's Castle. Collins with a screen on Burks. Here's Jones. Got a piece of it, and he stays with it. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by Burks. The Heat with the lead. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Highsmith passes to Burks. Here's Highsmith, defended by Jones. Lets it fly. And it's Highsmith missing.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field and seems really frustrated.
Jones from outside. Rebound Miami.
Well, that's a shot the defense felt like they could live with, and it worked out for them that time.
Burks against Jones. Love passes to Jovic. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Spurs trail by 3. And Greg Popovich has called timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Here's a great quote from Coach Eric Spoelstra, who said, "The Miami Heat culture is a system based on discipline and hard work. We stand for something. That's competition. That's winning. We feel that there's a championship DNA that you can develop." And Brian, they walk the walk.
One of the great organizations in the league, Allie. A big group substitution here for San Antonio. Victor Wembanyama's checked in for Collins. Barnes comes in for Sohan. Devin Vassell, he's checked in for Champagnie. And it's Paul in for Jones. And there's 1:38 left in the second quarter. Pass to Castle. And here's Wembanyama. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Vassell. Puts up a 3. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist. Vassell's got 6.
Well, this is Vassell's game. He can do that all day.
Well, Grant, the Miami Heat are as professionally run as any franchise in this league.
Yeah, and certain numbers point to that. They minimize turnovers, they don't commit cheap fouls, and they hit their free throws. So, in other words, they don't give anything away.
Outside Barnes. Back to Paul. And it's blocked.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
And there's the whistle. That'll go on Terry Rozier. That's his first foul of the game. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
San Antonio's gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Paul finds Barnes. Back to Paul. 30 seconds left in the first half. The shot from 20 feet out, and he hits the jumper for 2. He's got 6.
Paul entered the league with an already developed game, but then he made his jumper pure.
Hero against Paul. Now here's Hero, coming off a 22-point game against Cleveland.
Well, and he was also doing a great job feeding his teammates, racking up the assists. So important to team chemistry.
Tie game in San Antonio. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Thanks, guys. I'm here with Coach Greg Popovich. And, Coach, a hot start for you shooting the ball, but in what areas could you improve as a team?
Well, that's all we're seeing. Neither team's playing any D. It's like an offensive extravaganza, and nobody wants to guard anybody.
Well, I'm sure you can inspire them to play better D in the second half. Thanks, Coach.
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And, folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
Thanks for joining us. The story through the first half, the Miami Heat in a game so far that's been close.
Their offense is running like a machine there, Shaq. I mean, they're making calculated decisions, kind of like all of those degrees you have. Calculated degrees, very consistent approach, man. I'm telling you, man, just like you.
Yeah, you can't speed them up or slow them down.
And moving on, let's take a peek at how the East is shaping up here in the midseason.
Well, right now for the Heat, guess they're playing decent, remaining somewhat competitive. Just feel like this team is stuck right now, unable to get to the next level, searching for the answers.
And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. The Spurs shooting an average of 43% from the floor. And on the floor for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. Terry Rozier is out there with Tyler Hero. Then it's Bam Adebayo, and it's Ware in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Rozier outside. Hero outside. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
With great mobility and the 8-foot wingspan, yes, 8 foot, Wembanyama easily wipes that shot away.
Barnes with a screen on Hero. Back to Barnes from behind the arc. The rebound by Ware. Miami trailing. And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. Here's Paul. Good. That's his 5th bucket in 9 attempts.
Yeah, and despite his relative lack of size, CP very crafty finishing inside.
Hero, the pass to Highsmith. Now Rozier. The 3. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Castle. Missed inside.
Yeah, there's really no excuse for missing that one. That's just a blown opportunity.
And here's Hero. Phenomenal stats on a consistent basis. Puts up over 24 points a game. All right, Stan, if you had it your way, who would you want to see in the dunk contest?
Well, Brian, look, I want to go back to the glory days when the most recognizable guys in the game were the ones that participated. Michael Jordan, Dominique Wilkins. I think if we could get guys like Zion Williamson Ja Morant. That would be fantastic, but it's got to be the names out there that people know.
Here's Rozier. Lays it up and banks it in. Rozier's got 5.
This guy is a fighter. Rozier, just a workhorse who enjoys scoring on the aggressive coverage.
Paul passes to Wembanyama. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And let's take a look at the top rookie rebounders. Victor Wembanyama, number 1.
And even though he's a rookie, he doesn't fear anyone. When it comes to rebounding the ball, he's all business and shows a lot of heart doing it.
And he makes a first. All right, Stan, what's your take on this very youthful San Antonio Spurs roster?
Well, Brian, they've got the guy to build around. They're very exciting to watch. They've been gaining momentum. They're coming together as a unit, as a roster. And look, this team's got a chance to be very good together.
Well, Coach, how about the Eric Spoelstra story? Started as a video coordinator with the Heat back in '95. You were an assistant in Miami back then.
Yeah, look, Brian, even then, Eric is one of the rare guys that all of us on the staff knew right from the beginning that he had all the makings of a great coach. Players trusted him and had confidence in his ability to help them.
From the video room to the Hall of Fame one day.
No question.
Hero for 3. Drops in the 3. 7 points in the game.
Well, there's the answer from Hero. One of the best from three-point range in the league.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And the Spurs with some changes. Collins, he's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. And Sohan subbed in for Paul. Robinson, he's checked in for Miami. Burks comes in for Hero. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. On the wing, Vassell. Three-pointer, and the three-pointer goes. Vassell's got 9.
And when it comes to the 3, they've been really dialed in here in the second half.
Coach, as you know, two-way wings like Devin Vassell are a hot commodity in the NBA these days.
Yeah, Brian, he's got good defensive instincts. He's got great length, and offensively a pretty good three-point shooter, but his main weapon is that mid-range jump shot.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, Brian, Devin Vassell is progressing offensively. He said, I feel like the game has slowed down, just making the right reads. I know I can get to my spots. I just want to show that I'm an efficient scorer and a willing passer. I'm trying to be the best player that I can be.
Yeah, love that work ethic, Allie. Thanks.
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Outside Barnes. Collins a screen. Misses the 3. Miami has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Here's Highsmith. He's guarded by Barnes. Adebayo sets a screen. Here's Burks. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. The Spurs have gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. Pass to Castle. Now here's Barnes. 6 to shoot. Pulls it. Adebayo grabs the board. Miami has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Highsmith passes to Robinson. To the left wing. Outside Burks. Adebayo sets a screen. And they take the lead. Burks has got his second basket on the night.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Here's Castle. Oh, he packs it down.
That is incredible.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down. Tie game in San Antonio. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling here on 2K Sports. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Wow, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. Johnson is at the 3 with Sohan down at the 4. Then it's Trey Jones. Then there's Zach Collins. And it's Champagnie at the 2-guard spot. That's the San Antonio 5. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
Outside Love. Pass to Robinson. From the arc. Rebounded by Johnson. San Antonio leading to the wing, right side. To the inside. Again, the Spurs score.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Jones against Burks. And here's Robinson. Out to the wing. Love against Collins. And it's Love missing. San Antonio leading by 4. No question, this offense has some firepower.
And they're looking very confident in all that they're doing right now.
Jones, the pass to Champagnie. Collins a screen. Inside. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Collins has got 6 in the quarter.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Outside Love. Back to Burks. Pass to Jovic. Fires for 3. San Antonio with a rebound. Down low. Sohan. Pass to Jones. Uses the glass on the layup. Jones has gotten his first basket of the night.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. A line change here for San Antonio. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Eric Spoelstra said to the team. He told his players, we are right there, guys. This game is ours. Continue to work hard, and we will win this game.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Here's Rozier. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Hero for three. Good. And the assist goes to Adebayo. Adebayo's got 3 assists now in this one. Paul passes to Vassell. Back to Paul. Wembanyama, screen on Hero. Clock at 6. They grab their own miss. Oh, it's Wemby.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Heat trail by 7. On the attack, Hero. And he buries that one. Back rim and in.
Well, they're right to trust Hero in these moments. He's a very reliable scoring option.
Castle for 3. Nails it from 3. And the Spurs lead by 8.
The defense gave him a little space, and he took advantage.
Takes a 3. And again, it's Miami from deep.
Yeah, in these moments, Hero knows he has to step up, so he works hard to find the bucket.
Outside Barnes. Another shot. In traffic. Wemby goes to work.
Relentless effort creates the second chance opportunity.
Ball against Hero. Bucket again. 7 for 12 and going at the defense.
Well, this team relies on Hero's offensive production, and tonight he has delivered.
The 3 from Barnes. Gets the 3 ball to go.
And coming down the stretch, both teams still playing fantastic offense.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
Yeah, you can't fall for the pump fake if you're the defense, because Hero will go into the contact every time.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Well, you've got to like that they're not settling. They're attacking the defense on the drive and creating great looks.
And also, their mid-range game has been outstanding. They're just finding holes in the defense and exploiting them.
So the first one drops, and that narrows the gap to 7.
Well, what you have to love about Hero is how confident he is. Some of the shots he takes and makes demonstrate that to a T.
So Hero nails both of them.
He showed a lot of composure that trip to the line. Now it's almost a one-possession game.
Wembanyama scanning the floor. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
And we are used to seeing bigs these days hit threes, but the skill of Wembanyama from deep is impressive.
Hero, no good.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
Ball against Hero. Ball passes to Wembanyama. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Highsmith passes to Rozier. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Here's Paul. Pass to Vassell. 26 seconds left in the game. Paul finds Wembanyama. Shot from 12. Another miss by Wembanyama. And so Hero will bring it up for the Miami Heat. Offensive board. Outside for Rozier. And so it's San Antonio with the W. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves. But at the end of the day, everyone on their side is happy.
Yeah, happy indeed. The momentum shifted away from them a few times, especially early on. But give these guys credit for sticking with the game plan and finishing the job.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
HB, you have playoff experience. What's your advice to these teammates to get to that level?
We have the talent, we have the coaching. It's just a matter of every day approaching that with that mindset that we're going to go take it. I think if we come out with the energy and focus that we've shown that we can do, we'll put ourselves in a great position to have fun in the postseason.
The mental is just as important as the physical. Thanks so much, HB.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson signing off. And we present the player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.